My name is Charanjit Singh and I'm the senior piper in the Sri Dasmesh Pipe Band. So teaching them has been both rewarding and challenging at the same time. One of the main challenges is adapting to their shorter attention spans, especially with the influence of social media nowadays. So I learned that lessons have to be more engaging and structured in a way where it is broken into smaller and achievable goals. And this also pairs with balancing discipline and encouragement within the band. And following the band culture where consistency and commitment is one of the main things we look for, I have to find ways to make practices more enjoyable so that they stay motivated and motivated to learn. I also realized that foundation is the most important thing, whereby basics such as embellishments which make up pipe music is the most important. So one of the main things I ask from my students is that they understand what I teach them. And one of the ways I ensure that they understand is by asking them to repeat whatever I teach them during the day, and also the week after or whenever I feel it is time to revise certain things. Yeah, so I feel that is one of the biggest challenges I faced, which has led me to many roadblocks in teaching them pipe music, because learning Scottish music is one thing and trying to explain the expression is another thing. And especially growing up in Malaysia with no connection to Scotland in a way, it has been pretty difficult. But we still try to find ways to help them understand and especially feel the expression of the music, because we have different types of music like marches, strathspeys, reels, and they all are played in a different way, but they also make you feel a certain way. And having tutors from Scotland and Australia, experienced tutors who have a lot of playtime in Scotland and have taught a lot of people, has been really helpful. Like having Scott, Nat Russell and Barry has been helpful, because every time I face difficulties in trying to teach or express a certain thing in pipe music, I used to always reach out to them and ask them for methods to convey the expression to the kids. So my role involves both leadership as well as from a musical standpoint. So as I mentioned earlier, I have taken the responsibility of training new members and bringing them up to speed. And in terms of leadership, I believe that I try to be the bridge between the juniors as well as the leadership team, so that messages are conveyed and communicated efficiently, so that everyone stays clear and updated at all times. Because I believe that the most important thing about leadership in the band is to be approachable by both sides, and that ensures the team grows together and onwards and upwards. Well, there are way too many to choose from, but I feel that one memory that still lives in my head very clearly up till this day is the performance during Anzac Day in Australia, where we had such a huge band marching down the street with all the Australians cheering and just being happy and clapping for us. And the most iconic thing for me was while playing in the line, Major Chan, who was the drum major at the time, threw the mace so high up that I think it went up at least 5 stories high. And the fact that he caught it and the roars and the cheers was so much louder after that. I remember that while playing the pipe, my mouthpiece almost left my mouth, and because I was smiling too much. And yeah, that memory will live with me forever. And also winning the Worlds in 2019 most important and most memorable thing for me, and also what we did last year at the Day One Philharmonic Orchestra Hall for the concert. And also one personal victory that I always cherish is winning solo competitions at KLHG because it proves to myself that all my hard work and effort eventually comes to fruition. My name is Charanjit Singh, and
I am
And I am
I am Sri Dasmesh.